Oh yeah, perfect. Just what you want to see. Absolutely none of them made it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Monotonous Minecraft, episode 42. As you can see, I'm quite a ways up here. I'm standing, how far up am I? 89. The reason I'm way up here on this giant tower of coal is if you can see that little blue square, that's what glass looks like, and then that's a new update. I think we're still on 1.9. I haven't really checked. Anyway, I dug out an entire chunk all the way down to bedrock, and here is not all the coal I found. There's still some in there, but all I could fit up here in my weird stacking method. You can see I kind of stared all the way up here, so it's 25 up because it's a block of 5x5. The math works out. You can see out the distance, little hut there. You can almost see the iron farm. You can see the fact that I started taking down the top of that mountain and never finished. There's a tree farm. You can see I almost got this entire mountain gone. Still haven't finished. My glass, which I've realized, in order to get the stuff out of there, I gotta break through every time. That's okay, I don't go out there very much. My almost working super smelter, my mob farm. Boy, I've built a lot of stuff here. Anyway, today we are going to build another mob farm in that chunk that I unloaded. But first, let's go ahead and tear out all this stuff. And then I'll put the rest of my blocks down and tear all those out. I got no diamonds in that entire chunk. Well, before I do that, so no diamonds in the chunk. Plenty of iron, plenty of gold, obviously plenty of coal, a little bit of redstone, a little bit of lapis. No diamonds whatsoever, and no caves were intersected, and there was no lava in the chunk either. It was like just a solid chunk. It was very, very weird. I quite enjoyed it. It was it took me a long time to clear out, but I didn't, even get scared of dying once. Okay, once when I was digging out coal, I kind of came across some lava, but it wasn't in that chunk, so it doesn't count. And one of the things I'm going to have to do is build an elevator, get all the crap out of there, which may, yeah, that may involve some of those things I avoided. Anyway, let's do a quick time lapse to get rid of all these blocks and the other blocks that we have to add in. Hey, look what I got. Mr. Parrot. I was just wandering around and found it. So, yeah, here we go. Alright, that was a pretty decent amount of collected. Here I'm kind of at the top of, ooh, that's kind of weird. I'm at the top of this chunk that I dug out. I put down polished diorite slabs in the low spots. I don't know why. It's completely pointless because mobs don't spawn on any level of the the bedrock, but you know, there it is. With this version of Minecraft, much like in starting I think in 1.13 on PC, you get better spawn rates the lower you are to the bottom of the world in a chunk. We don't have to worry about sub chunks so much, but we want to keep this kind of short but tall enough where I can stay in my AFK spot can be somewhere on the glass, so at level, so I can just kind of lock myself away and just stay in there and collect a bunch of stuff down here. So we'll do several layers. This is going to be the Nebon style. As always, I will link. Except I don't really remember how it's done. I haven't watched those videos in a while, and I'm going to just kind of try to wing it. But what I don't have on me is anything useful. I will need some ice, but I've got blue ice that I've got in my ice farm. So I'm going to grab that. So I need, like I said, I need to make some sort of elevator system. So what I'm going to do at the bottom, I'm going to use, let's walk and talk. So at the bottom, this is the amount of stuff I pulled out of here. Whoops, dang it. So yeah, 4 full chest, double chest of just mostly stone and some diorite, andesite, and granite. And you know, there was a fair amount of dirt that I went ahead and laid out all over there. Mostly over there, some other places probably, I don't remember. So anyway, looking down here, so yeah, my AFK spot I want to be kind of around here-ish. So I can just kind of stay in here and I'll build some sort of glass structure around me. Glass because any solid blocks up here, remember, will screw up the spawning of the mobs down there. And with the spawn distance of it has to be at least 24 away for hostile mobs to spawn. I'm at level 64, which means I can build up from level 4, 5. I think the bedrock there is 5. 5 up to 40. Which 35 divided by 4, 3. I think 3 tall levels is a number I should know. 15, obviously. So it'll be a little bit less than that, shy of that, because I have to build a kill system, which I will use magma for. And I'm trying to think of the best way of doing it. I know Nebon had gone through and done all the research there, and the sidecraft people probably helped. I don't know how they do things. I'm kind of curious. And they've got all sorts of cool things there, which I may refer back to, I may not. But right now I got to get stuff to figure out. I think I'm going to kind of wash everything to the center spot. And I know it's not center because I built it. It's 2 by because it's a chunk, so it's 16 by 16. Or did I want to do the corner? I want to say I want to do the corner. That way the center thing isn't, so annoying. So basically we'll have some water down there that'll just flush all the mobs over this direction. Or their stuff. I have to figure this out, don't I? I'll figure it out, get some stuff ready, and I'll be back. Okay, with a lot of practice and, well, looking up designs, because I could not get this. I was so close. This system will drop all the items that we collect into a water stream that will go straight up. Shoo! So that's part of it. Let's get it in there. Here it is in place. Not that you can see it. Okay, there we go. So we'll feed a hopper line into here somehow. Boop. Yada yada yada. It'll feed into the dropper. The comparator will see that there's stuff in the dropper. Send a signal around to shoot stuff out. That will go into what'll be a water stream all the way up. And we'll take care of it from there. So let's button this hole up. Oh, whoops. I don't need all that height. I put a torch in here just so you know. I don't want the one spawning space to affect anything. Boo, boo, boo. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. There's a beta side down here. That'll be fine. Boom, boom. And then I made a mistake. Okay, no. It's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. That's a hopper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and glass this all the way up because it's always fun to watch stuff go up water streams. There. I'll get to the top and well, then I'll come back down the ladder and we can work on the collection system to get it over here. You know, while we're up here, why don't we just go ahead and build a little thingy to get the thingies up to the thingies. Does that make sense? Let's design off the top of my head and whoops and build a collection system up here. Those are 5 tall. I didn't bring enough glass. It's so unlike me not to plan ahead. Everyone must be flabbergasted. Pink, 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 pink. Okay, that only hurts a lot. Try to remember, so I need just a little bit more glass. While I'm here, might as well grab way too few ladders. Really? You're gonna throw them? Well, I'd be dangerous if I knew how to play this game. Let me get some more glass. Brother, this is like literally the wrong, the one spot, one of 2 places I don't want to put ladders. Okay, let me get some more glass and run. Okay, now that I got some glass, and I'm super paranoid about falling down that thing, so it'll come up here, so we want that, but I want this to extend off the back here, so let's go ahead and do that, boom, bing, bong, boop, boop, boop. Boop. I wonder why all my sounds are B sounds. The things why did I do so much? Hopefully the idea is we get to push this stuff over here. Now, where's that ladder? Okay. Let's pick up the glass here. All the glass here. And so water will come up there. Water will come across. Into hoppers, which we'll just put right here to begin with. Which means we could put chest. What do you suppose we need? Suppose 20? Let's do 25 and see if we can just fill those suckers. Seems unlikely, but heck. Go big or go home. Do I have that many chests? I might have to go construct some more chests. Anyway, we'll put, much like our storage system over there, we'll line up hoppers back here. The water will flow over the hoppers, and we'll just build a trough with glass so that the stuff doesn't pop out. And we'll all go into these chests and just collect. And yeah, let me get some more chests. Possibly more hoppers. I got plenty of hoppers. Possibly more hoppers. And get this part done. And I'll be right back. I swear, I can never get this water to flow right. Assuming it doesn't get caught in this little chamber here, because I was trying to get it to flow through, but then this always turns. The bad part about the console version turning any column of water above soul sand into bubble water, like full blocks of water, same for magma going down, is that trying to put a block here to move over there doesn't necessarily work. So hopefully this works. If stuff gets caught here, what I'll do is I'll just shorten this up and just, well, it'll make it to the first hopper, so that's all that really matters. So let's go down to the bottom and make sure it works. Actually, let's go in here and pick up all the junk I've already dropped in there. So we take a leisurely stroll. Maybe eat some food. I thought it just drops like the remains down there. So gross. Okay. So, how about some dirt? Cool. All right. And this will give us our level of, we'll go up and check if that actually worked. But this will give us our level of where we need to build. So the hoppers will be at that level. Which means, yeah, we can. These torches are down here, by the way, pointless. This is no spawnable blocks down here. Mobs can't spawn on bedrock. They can't spawn on the half slabs there. It just gets dark here when I'm working at night. I wanted to see stuff. So let's go make sure that our stuff made it all the way up. Oh yeah, perfect. Just what you want to see. Absolutely none of them made it. Man, this game. Do I need to like... Here, let's try... First of all, let's kill the water there. Let's kill these stupid little corners here. Not that that makes any sense, but you never know. Let me give it a ladder. Pink. Wish I built a quicker way to test this. Oh well. Down I go again. So after an hour of playing around with this stupid thing and searching Google, PS4 players, you know that searching Google for any kind of Minecraft stuff is useless because it's all computer based, but that's okay. Now if you search it, you'll be able to find this. In order to get this to go to my hoppers at all, what I did here is I got my bubble column here. There's an iron bar right above it. So you can see that my hopper starts right next to the top of the bubble column. There's an iron bar next to it. And then I went back 2, and I don't know if you have to go back 2 or 1, but this one works, so that's what we're sticking with. Drop source there, so that flows down to there, and it works. Let me get a close-up up there, because I don't remember how far over I went with the glass. And then I fall and don't die, which is good, but the falling's not. Okay. So the glass actually goes out to here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And then it's hollow under there. Like, I mean, it's just water flowing under there. So there you go. PS4 players rejoice. You can actually do what all the other players can do instantly without a problem. You just need an iron bar and some weird plane. I'm glad that worked, because by the way, the iron bar is waterlogged. I don't know if that matters, but it is. Anyway, this has been rather long. That was a lot of time. I don't have much time to spend on this, so we're gonna end the episode. We're gonna end the episode right here. So as always, like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and tell me how you knew this already and you were just keeping it a secret from me, whatever, you know. It's not very cool. I get sad. Anyway, talk to y'all later.